What's good? This is Marcus the Fingaz back with another video. In this video, we're going to talk all about the Spitfire Audio Kepler Orchestra. This is actually probably my least used orchestra from Spitfire Audio, my least used library, but we're going to dive in on it today and I'm going to find some stuff that'll be useful to me. I have used it on a few projects. I just don't use it as much as some of the other libraries. Before we get into it, go to defingaz.com/free plugins, defingaz.com/free plugins. Check out my free plugins gear guide where you can access a bunch of free plugins, including some from Spitfire Audio that you can use in your music productions. And if you're an audio engineer, there's some great audio engineering plugins that you can get for free. Also, defingaz.com/free plugins. Check it out. The Kepler Orchestra, I think I have the website. Well, we're going to get really weird here. It's actually currently on sale. Here's the website. I'll include a link in the description also, and maybe in one of these corners. It is on sale, $99 off. It is normally $299. You have 30% off for a limited time, $209 if I get this video out on time. Some great, if you're into systems music, if you're not familiar with the term systems music, we're going to go over it a little bit, but basically you have different ways to layer different tempos, different methods of strings, playing different rhythms and things. You see some walkthroughs here. You can listen to some demos, find out more. There's also a free version that you can download. So if you want to get a taste of the full orchestra, the full Kepler Orchestra, you can download the free version. This is not in my free guide. I need to add this to my free guide. But speaking of free, download the free demo patches to get an idea of what you can do with this library. I'm going to show you my input. Let me jump over the logic. Show you my input here. It is native access instrument. So I got to scroll down to Kepler. It doesn't say Kepler here. I actually do wish it said Kepler here. That way, because I usually look for the word of the library in the description or in the graphic there in native access, but it is alphabetical, so there's that. I'm gonna just go to we're gonna just play a little bit of these. You have these categories. You have high strings, Celli, high brass, low brass, basses, woodwinds, and warped. As you notice, you have high brass and low brass. You don't really have high strings and low strings, but you do have Celli and basses, so that would be your low strings there. My video might go out, but it is what it is. I'm gonna let it roll. Let's go to high strings. We're gonna play just a couple of these. I'll show you some of the ones I like. We're gonna go to grid, so you can see an idea of what the grid looks like. So here's that grid. Let me move this over a little bit, and I'm gonna play just a couple of sounds. And it will play a rhythm. It is tempo synced. Let's get this up to 140. And what you have here is the sort of the breakdown of the rhythm, the division of the rhythm when you play that. And you have some snapshot, let me see, where you can load up quintuplets, doublets, septuplets, time madness. Maybe we'll play time madness where it plays different ones at different times. Let's play that. What it reminds me of is a library they came out with, I think after this, called Symphonic Motions. So it's really great to layer this with that and have some really, really fun system rhythms going. So let me play through a couple ideas. And you start hearing some notes play some different things. I'll play one more of these. Let's go to quintuplets. And as you can see, it's actually bogging my system down. I only have that one plugin. So this is one of the downfalls and probably one of the reasons why I don't use the library as much is it is really, really heavy on the computer. So we're going to move this up to 512 and we'll see if that helps at all. That is one of the, in the reviews that I was seeing, one of the downfalls of the library is that it's really computer intensive. So we'll see if moving my buffer size up to 512 helps at all. Helps a little bit, but not much. But we're going to keep it going. That is high strings. Let me find my Kepler Orchestra again. As my computer's blowing up, we'll try Shards Grid. We'll replace that, and we'll play some sounds here. Close this. We'll go to Snapshot, and we'll load up randomness. I really like randomized options in plugins like this. Actually, I really like that one. And then we'll go to Time Machine, replace. With these, it's good to go through the snapshots to see what type of snapshots there are in there. We're going to close that, which I don't see any snapshots loading for this one. So we'll just click randomly here. There we go. Again, my computer's going crazy. In the plugin itself, you have so many controls. I actually wish this was a dynamic library or dynamic UI so that I could make it bigger, but as you can see, it doesn't get any bigger or smaller. But what you can do is you have some mic controls here, some signals, you have dynamics, you have quantize, expression, you have your ADSR envelope, you have effects, you have reverb, delay in there. You also have some pan things, time, set tape saturation. So really powerful plugin. Again, like I said, I wish that the UI could be expandable, maybe in the future update. I spent a lot of time in high strings. We're gonna go to Celli. I'll play maybe momentum grid here. Replace, yes. I really like that. We'll go to flowing. And then Dopplers. I really like Dopplers. If you're not familiar with the Doppler effect, it's like when the ambulance comes by and the sound sort of the tone of the sound goes deeper as it passes. So here is we'll play an F minor chord on that. Actually, did that load up? I didn't load it up. Doppler. There we go. This is Doppler. To really hear how the sound is going down. Really effective, I would say, for like a sound effect type thing. We'll do fast bends. And then you have those rhythms playing against each other, which is really cool. I won't play through all those. We'll go to high brass. I will play pulsing momentum grid here, replace. Let's see what's in the snapshot here. Pulsing. We'll go to low brass, and I do like Dopplers. Again, we'll do that with the low brass here. How low can we go? And you might hear some clicking and things. So again, this library has a lot of issues, I would say, trying to use it in context. But once you get it going, usually I record something, get it sounding right, and then convert to audio and don't really keep the library open too long when I do use it. But there are a lot of like clicking issues, a lot of resource intensive issues, even when I just have one plug in there. But it's still a great library. Let's go to, for basses, I'll play Pizzicato Grid. Close. Really great character there. We'll go to septuplets. So you sort of have that 7 against 2 rhythm going there. And then we'll go to getting there. Woodwinds. We'll play Shards. We'll play accelerated momentum here. I really like that. Yeah, I actually really like that one. And then I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the free ones that come that you can get for the website, the free ones are sort of the warp plugins. I might be wrong, but I think there's maybe 2 or 3 of these patches that you get in the free version that you can try out. This makes the UI look a little different, so you'll see it change up here, but this is sort of like a synth type warped type sound. So we'll play this. Really great for pads. Let's play Umbriel. And for some reason, let's see. Okay. I don't know what that pop-up was. Again, you have some controls here, ADSR. This one's kind of choppy. Choppy sound. We'll play REL. Let's see if this sounds like a under the sea type vibe. What is this saying? I think some files. We'll hit ignore. I do like that. So that seems to take some of that Dopplers effect and put it into that sound. We'll do the Epimetheus. I might have messed that up. One thing Spitfire Audio does well is pad sounds. So if you're looking for pad drone type sounds, check out their plugins in general. We'll go to Ophelia. That sounds like it would be great for like a movie type vibe, movie soundtrack. And then we'll do the last one, Tethys. Ignore. I gotta figure out what that pop-up means. Some of these sounds I think you can either find or make in much cheaper libraries or even free stock libraries. So be cautious there, but you also have them included here. So that is the Kepler Orchestra. Let me get the general UI up. We'll just load this one up. Oh, actually, we'll load them both up. We'll go here. So you see sort of the warped ones here, and then the general UI here for some of the other elements. So really great for building like systems. You can have 5 against 2 or 5 against 3 or 7 against 5 or 7 against 3. You can have any combination here just by clicking around. I do wish on the plugin itself that there was a dice. So in the newer versions of the grid plugins, there is a dice where you can sort of randomize there. But in some of them, you have a randomized snapshot thing. I don't see it there. But if they had the dice, that would be perfect for me because I like to just click the dice and then have it choose like what goes where. Also, again, it's really, really heavy. I have a maxed out M1 Mac and it still was hitting some of the limits there. So you might have to go into Logic, Preference Audio. If you're using Logic, it might be better on some other systems. You might have to bump this up or down or be kind of, you know, judicial about how you want to adjust the buffer size. That I would say is the greatest downfall of this plugin. Like I said, it's not my most used plugin. I have used it for some character type sounds in some projects. But again, Spitfire Audio has some great sales and they may even update this. This one is on sale for this month. I believe it's a monthly sale, but I could be wrong there. Kepler Orchestra, currently 30% or 33% off. Definitely check it out. Again, I will include links in the description and also check out my free plugins gear guide, which includes some free plugins from Spitfire Audio in addition to a bunch of others. To fingaz.com/free plugins. It doesn't include the free Kepler Orchestra on there, but check out the free Kepler download also. To fingaz.com/free plugins. That's all I have for you in this video. Be safe and be well, everyone. All right, peace.